guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Data Science with Elinah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we're going to have some fun. We will make our first Python program. So first of all, we need to take a look at these basic things. Then we'll dive into making a program that can actually do something. So firstly, the basic syntax. Syntax is just a set of rules that govern how a certain language is supposed to be written. So for example, in Python, if you need to execute something, you need to use the print function, the parenthesis, and then use the quotation marks. So it's just like any other language. For example, in English, you need the grammar to guide you on how to write correct sentences. So the same applies to any programming language. It has the syntax. So let's do something. Let's write something. We print, then the parentheses and the quotations, then hello world. Then that's it, and we can run this. Okay, there we get our hello world. We can actually use the double quotation marks as well. So we can just print, then double hello world. I just prefer the single ones, hello world. Then it runs again. So this is just about the basic syntax. If you want to print out numbers, you can print them like this. Print, let's print 6 like this. When you're printing numbers, you can leave out the quotation marks, or you can put the quotation marks if you want the numbers to be in a data type that's called a string. We'll get into that later. So we can print 6 like this and print 6 like this. And then the result is the same. So this is just the basic syntax. And then let's go to the comments. Comments, these allow you as a programmer to write some piece of information that can help you as you go through your code, or that can help someone else who is looking at your code to understand some concepts that you put in. So the concept that you write, they do not get executed when you run your code. So for example, all these things that I put the hash onto, these are comments. As you can see, when I executed, they were not executed. So comments, you can use the hash to represent the comments. So let's say data science is fun. This is a comment, and let's try to run and see if it gets executed. So it doesn't. So there's another type of way that we can comment. We can use these 3 quotation marks like this, then we do it like this, and then we write something. Data science is fun. You can write multiple sentences, and then they just remain as comments. So when you need to write multiple sentences, you can use this type of comment. I love it. Python is not a bad snake. And then we can run this. So as you can see, they are still comments and they are not executed as we go. So we can look at our variables now. These variables, they're just containers. They contain anything that we give to it. So to assign a particular something to a particular variable, we need to use the equal sign. So for example, let's say we want to assign x to, let's say, x is equal to eggs. We want to assign eggs to x. We write it like this. X is equal to eggs, just like this. So this means that, make sure it's at the end. Okay. This just means that eggs are contained in x, and x represents the eggs. So if we actually want to print x, it would give us eggs. So print x, then okay, so this is, as you can see, eggs is not defined, so this is an error because I'm supposed to use the right syntax here. So this eggs is supposed to be in the quotation marks. So if we do it like this, then we run, then we see eggs. So this is how we can do it, or we can actually do it with the number. Let's say y is equal to 6. For numbers, you can leave out the quotation marks. And then if you just run it as y is equal to 6, it does nothing because you actually just defined the variable. But if you actually want to print out things that are in the variable, you need to use the print statement. So the print function is the one that makes sure that whatever you want to be printed out is printed out. So we print y, then we get a 6, and that's it. So this is it about variables. You can also